What's up, booty buff bros? Do any of you remember Punch-Out? It was a staple of boxing video games, a franchise that gave us iconic matches, ridiculous characters, and the rise of Little Mech. That was until 2009, when the last ever game in the series was released. The franchise has already been dormant for quite some time at that point, ever since the SNES in 1994 in fact. This Wii revival? A glimmer of hope for fans of the old series. But as with many things, Nintendo had to let everybody down again. I'm Judge Buff, this is the Court of Games, and let's investigate. Why did the Punch-Out series die? Little Mech. Punch-Out Wii was a moderate success, selling just over 1 million copies. That puts it as the 56th best-selling Wii game. Which is fine, but then you realise it sold worse than my favourite game of all time. 1 million units might not be groundbreaking, but considering what it was, a remake of a dormant SNES-era boxing game with retro vibes and motion gimmicks, that's kind of respectable. No one expected it to outsell Mario Galaxy 2 or Wii Fit Plus. So unless Nintendo had a wildly delusional expectations, this shouldn't have been a problem. Verdict on this point? Unsubstantial. Ding 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 ding! Okay, with this piece of evidence, we're shutting down one of the more ignorant theories. Some uninformed people out there, you know who you are, might suggest that the game was just bad, mediocre, not worth reviving. But the numbers don't lie. Got an 86 on Metacritic, a 9 out of 10 from Nintendo Life, and an 8.8 from IGN. And that's just to name a few. Those aren't pity scores. This game wasn't just decent, it was legitimately great. Satisfying combat, beautifully animated, tons of nostalgia. A love letter to the original with enough polish to stand on its own. So let's be clear, Punch-Out Wii was not killed by quality. Case closed on that one. K.O. Okay. We're getting into messier territory here, which I don't want to talk about for long for obvious reasons. But one of the biggest criticisms of the series, especially in modern retrospective, is its use of stereotypical characters. You've got characters like Great Tiger, Piston Hondo, and Donkey Kong was in this game for some reason. Don't ask why I'm talking about him in the racism section. I just wanted to let everybody know he's here. There's definitely a conversation to be had about how these characters have aged, or haven't. It's all exaggerated for comedic effect, sure, but the line between parody and stereotype is very thin, especially today. As a white male, I don't think I have much of a right to comment too deeply here, but I can say that yeah, this could absolutely be a part of why Nintendo doesn't want to touch this IP again. Because trying to modernise Punch-Out without making it feel too safe or too offensive, that's a tightrope to walk on with no safety net. K.O. See what I did there? Now this piece of evidence is simple, and honestly, probably a bigger deal than people realise. Every Punch-Out game follows the same set formula. Fight wacky opponents, learn their patterns, dodge, punch, repeat. Now, don't get me wrong, the formula works really well. It's almost like a puzzle game disguised as boxing, when each new game is basically just a graphical upgrade, with slightly different fighters, it gets repetitive. Even Punch-Out Wii, despite being well reviewed, didn't really do anything radical. There were no new elements, no major story, just more Punch-Out. And if you're Nintendo looking to greenlight new projects for the Switch 2 era, you gotta probably ask, what can we even do with this? And if the answer is do the same thing we've done 3 times already, that doesn't scream must have IP. So yeah, lack of fresh ideas could just be in the name of this glove-shaped coffin. Now this one's just nonsense. Some people say the Wii version had perfect controls, that the Wii remote and nunchuck combo was the only way to play. But let's be real here, that's just nostalgia talking. It was a great way to play, but you can absolutely map this game to modern hardware, and the Joy-Cons would absolutely be a perfect match for motion-based boxing. You've already got ARMS, a game that's basically Punch-Out's weirder cousin, and that runs just fine. And let's not forget, the Wii U was fully compatible with Wii remotes. So the whole argument that the controls don't work anymore? Stupid and unsubstantial. 3, 2, 1, Fight! So, it's finally time. Why did Punch-Out die? Not sales, not quality, not controls. I believe it's a mix of evidences 3 and 4. The cultural stereotypes that didn't age well, and a general lack of ideas for evolution. And also just a cold shrug from Nintendo, who probably didn't see enough financial upside to reviving the series. There wasn't demand, there wasn't direction, so it quietly faded into the background. So, what do you think? Comment below. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you later.